I live in a holiday area, so I'm on a holiday every day. That's the way I like to
Same
think
thing.
about it. Mm.
Mm. It is like that when you live near the beach
Mm.
and you're
Mm.
surrounded
Is yours a
by,
holiday? Do you live in a holiday area too? Do you?
I mean, the beach is like 5 minutes away.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm. But it's
and it's.
Perth.
I was gonna say,
I don't think anyone looks at Perth and goes, "I want to go to Perth."
no, 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 they don't. They don't. Like
I
my
wonder
friends
why
would.
that is.
No, no one has
Why
ever
is
come
that?
to
Can you
visit me
explain? Yeah, I know. It's
ever.
funny. This is true. You know what? It's funny you say that. I have to tell you something. It's the people who leave never get visited. You've got to go back to your origin. It's just a fact.
You just cracked a code there.
Yeah.
Yes.
No one leaves
No
their
one's.
little dominion.
Do you reckon that's a little bit of a, you know what? It was your choice. Don't make me be paying for flight.
That is.
Do you reckon passive aggressive undercurrent of sucks to be you? If you want to see me now,
I need to tell you something.
what?
I need to be honest with you,
You always have to tell me something.
but I feel bad telling you at the same time. But I really wanted to come to see you for your birthday. But it's too expensive. I can't fucking afford it.
It's too expensive.
Dude, I was
What?
looking at it
What?
like for one person, it was like $700 return.
Jason, you have said way more.
I just broke my light.
The Light King.
It's a sign. You'd like
Me
some topic
shit
of discussion.
from the jump about my lighting. Too dark. What does he do?
My light's still good though. So yeah, I was actually organising with Matt in the background, and I'm like, oh, I'm thinking about coming and surprising you, but I can't afford it.
No, no one can afford anything at the moment. Dude, like, that's not
I
even
feel
like,
real. I feel really bad. If you want to know, I really wanted to
why?
come, but I just was like, oh man, is Sally worth $700? I was waiting to say that all night, actually.
I feel like it's almost like, because what I want to do for my 50th,
Yeah,
I actually,
I know what you're doing for your
ac-
50th.
this is what,
I know what you're doing for your 50th. Matt told me the story.
hey, what?
Matt told me the story of what you want to do for your 50th.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
I would have loved a handful of my really good friends to join me in Mauritius because that's what I want to do. My 50th birthday, I want to be in Mauritius.
Mm.
And I would have loved a handful, very select handful of my best friends to come with
Handful of
me. But,
select. Mm.
pardon?
Handful of select.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Just a handful of select.
Yeah, a handful of friends to join me, right? And
Yeah.
ideally, what I would have loved to do
Yeah.
is paid for those flights because when you think about it, a lot of people do their 50ths and they
It's like
go
a
all
wedding.
out. Yeah, it's like a wedding, right? And it costs a lot of money, and they're essentially um, inviting the guests.
Yeah. I,
So
I,
I would
I,
love to do that, but I'm in the same boat. I can't do that.
I legitimately, you raised something interestingly, we both can't talk tonight, um, is I really enjoyed celebrating my birthday this year, actually, having a do for it. Like, I haven't done that in ages. And it was just like, oh, this is nice. You know, I told you the story of the kids counting up to
Yeah,
47.
yeah, yeah.
Whew, that was painful. But, like, just having, friends around and stuff, it was cool.
It did look
Hearing the kids,
like a great party. Yeah.
just the kids having fun and laughing, running around the
Beautiful.
house, on the streets. I don't know. I think that's
A
kind
bit of
of
a
the life,
throwback.
man. this is kind of the life, you know. It was
Yeah.
chill. It was good. Hadn't done it in ages. Great people, you know. And there was only one person missing, Sally. My mum.
Who?
This game's really fun. I really like it a lot.
Anyway,
I don't know if it's
back to
funny to anyone else though. That's the problem here.
what's that?
All my zingers. It's like it's funny to you.
No, it is funny.
Where'd you get your Mauritian t-shirt from? That's cool.
Do you know what? I've forgotten. I actually don't know.
Oh really?
I actually don't. I've actually forgotten.
I like this. I like the style, but I think it still could be better. I
Oh,
like
how's that?
where they're heading. 100% passion.
I can actually wear this. I am 100% Mauritian.
100% passion. That is
I'm
such.
not even mixed. As I mean, we all Mauritians are mixed anyway. But like,
Oh,
both
you're claiming your 100% Mauritian hood here. Is
I'm
it
claiming it.
You're 100% Mauritian blooded, Australian born.
I am. But really interesting. I was watching a documentary on Mauritian history, and
As you do on a Wednesday night.
not today.
Mauritian history.
A couple of weeks ago, yeah. And
Back when all the Dutch people ate all of the dodos, those fucking
yeah,
pricks. Stupid Dutchies.
yeah. But what was really interesting and completely resonates for us is that that reminder that there were no Indigenous people on the
No.
island.
We're the
We don't
OGs. We're the
yeah,
first people.
yeah.
I
We're
was
like
just trying to
really,
explain this to someone the other day. It's like, Indigenous, how
it's
long
awesome.
ago? Approximately 300 years ago. Don't
Yeah,
you worry. Indigenous as fuck.
yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of weird
I
when you think about that whole concept of Indigenous people to the land. Because technically, we were the first. All those nationalities all just came
yeah.
at once and turned into a melting pot.
That's right. And it's so like they were talking about
It's kind of cool when you think about it.
the influences from Africa and India and Asia and
Mm.
Europe, and that essentially makes up who we are. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's so cool. Like, I've always thought it, but just like seeing it in a
It
little
wasn't.
production,
It
I was like,
wasn't.
it's cool.
It wasn't until I was older that I looked at my dad and I'm like, "You're actually a really interesting looking guy. Like, he's got a unique face. Like, if you didn't know where he's from,
Oh,
you'd be
yeah.
hard to tell where
Same
he's
with my
from.
dad.
Like, they're like black, but they're not.
Yes. Yes.
There's a bit of
Absolutely.
Asian. There's a bit of Asian. My dad, like at some younger photos, I'm like, man, my dad could be Filipino.
My dad's the same. Hey, so my
Uh,
mum could easily pass as Indian,
yeah.
right?
No
For
arguments
sure.
there.
But no. So, but for us, we will look at someone like my mum and go, yeah, she's Mauritian. But
Yeah.
someone else walking down the street would look at my mum and maybe assume that she was from Indian origin. That's fine. But my dad is the same as your dad. He's got the African features. So he's got the
Yeah.
nostrils
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's got
Big
the
noses.
round head and he's got a bit like slanted eyes too. You know what I mean? Like
It's Balinese or something.
Balinese or something. But he's light. He's light skin.
And you're like,
You
my
know what I
dad.
mean?
He's not
Yeah.
black.
So my daughter is like that. So she's the lightest of the three of my kids. So they
Yeah.
actually go down in colour. My eldest is the
We got the
darkest.
full rainbow.
And Nate says, Mum's eggs ran out of ink.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Because the youngest is my youngest little girl, she's
Mm.
the lightest of my three children. However, she
Still,
has got
still got the
Mauritian
features.
features.
Yeah, yeah.
She's got
Your
wild,
ki-
crazy, gorgeous, curly hair. She's got Mauritian features, but she's light. My
yeah,
dad's like that.
yeah. Your kids are beautiful. They got like this really, really unique look because of
Mm,
the blend of the two of you. Actually, it's quite
mm.
fascinating. It's amazing.
They
Me,
are
me and Annie were talking about this the other day. We're just like, I gotta tell ya, mixed race couples make really good babies.
always like there are some cultures I've seen online,
Hmm.
even our people saying, when I say people, I mean like a black race, really against mixed race, really, really against it, sort of
Really?
intimating that we're diluting the seed. But I
What?
don't agree with. I
Who's
don't. I
which? Yeah, really. I saw this video the other day, and I was like, oh man, that's wild. It was like this black chick in America, and she was talking about like in the South Side of Chicago. She was like, "Yeah, I actually really like it. I really like the segregation. I love that there's no white people here." And I was like,
oh,
"Oh, that's really weird to hear someone say that out loud. That's like just
you
that's
say
just straight
why?
up. I just like hanging around my own people." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." It's
She,
kind of a bit
she
right, kind of a little bit racist. I gotta admit, or prejudice probably is
oh,
the term.
but I okay. So I love hanging out with my people too. Like there is a
All
dynamic that I
people.
share with you that I don't share with anybody else because there's a cultural understanding that we both have, right? We don't have to talk about it, but it's just like
It's a
in
vibe. It's a
embedded.
marbo.
It's embedded in just the way we speak to each other, our conversations, everything. But that's not to say that I would just be with Mauritians and only like I love Mauritians, but
Mm.
I wouldn't. I don't have it. I don't have the desire to cut myself off from any other race.
You know, it's weird. I mean, I've
I don't want to.
there's certain people. I was actually had this really profound thought session the other day. Where I was sitting down and thinking about things, and I was like, oh, there's just certain people. I don't know if you get this feeling. There's just certain people where you meet, and you may have only met them like someone, some many times. But they're usually like that person where every time you see them, you're just drawn to talking to them,
Yeah,
like randomly, like just because it was always an initial spark, like a connection of
chemistry.
some kind. Yeah, yeah. And every time you see them, like you may have met them twice, but the third time you've seen them, it's like I felt like I've known you forever, right? Have
Even
you?
in the first, I would say there's even that instinct in that first encounter.
Mm,
Like when we take us for example, it's formed into a 25-year long friendship. Yes,
yeah.
but the first time you and I met, we were on. Like there was no forcing. It was just on.
Mm,
And I think there is. I really do believe in. Um, it sounds woohoo, but it's not. I really do believe that certain people carry a certain like frequency or a certain energy to make it more sort of a mainstream, right? Carries certain energy, and that actually, and it either lack of it either vibes with you or it doesn't. It connects or it doesn't. It either it pulls together or it
mm,
pulls apart. And generally speaking, I would say the reverse is true for me as well. So generally, when I'm sort of like, I'm not going to be nasty to anyone, deliberately, cause conflict with anyone, but I know pretty early if I'm going to get along with someone or if I'm not.
yeah.
And it's not a judgment. It's not a judgment. It's just like, oh, okay. I can sense that we've got really different values, and that's okay. That's why I asked you about the Manosphere. Like, did you watch the Manosphere? And it actually wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, which was
Yeah.
interesting. But
I knew what it was going to
yeah,
be. Can I guess what it is?
yeah, sure, sure.
Is it legitimately uh, they pick the tackiest, over the top influencer type dudes who are trying to tap into the market of vulnerable young men who are impressionable, who feel like the world is against them, and they want to be sound like there's a voice of reason or something for them to cling on to, people that understand exactly how they feel, but it's done in an extremely fucked up way, and they demean women, and they teach men pretty much that women are objects, and men are superior to women. Is that pretty much what it is? Is this the type of thing that it's about?
Oh, I made the decision to watch it with an
Yeah,
open, like,
yeah.
I wanted to watch it for like investigative research, kind of that lens. I didn't want to like. I actually won't watch anything, And we've got this competition later, um, yeah, discussion later about what we think's overrated and whatever. So basically, what I'm trying to say there is, if I know something's going to piss me off,
Yeah.
and I'm going to get, if I know something's going to be inflammatory for me, then I will choose not to watch it. But I chose to watch this because I was like, okay, I want to actually try and understand for myself what this is. So, partially what you said, yes, that's what it is. So, it's influencers who have a very strong idea of how they want to live their lives.
What's that
And,
movement? Men going their own way. MGTOW.
yeah, but they would also broadly argue that it's a traditional way of living. And
with
I
a
mean,
with
obviously,
a with a thick slice of douchebag attached to it.
well, obviously, as you know,
Yeah.
that's not what I subscribe to. It's not what you subscribe to. But you know what? Let's say this. There are plenty of different lifestyle, like documentaries on different lifestyles that I watch. Would
Mm.
I subscribe to that? No. But I'm like, oh, what's the psychology? I'm like, I'm interested. Like, I watch Matt bags me out all the time. I watch a lot of like cult documentaries because I'm interested in. I know that sounds weird, but I'm so. We've talked about this so many times. I'm really
Yeah.
interested in like how did how did they do that, and how did they get this like
Mm.
intelligent people to believe every word they're saying, and like you're saying, cling to this philosophy, and that's what I'm more interested in than what's actually happening, right? And so my takeaway from that was, okay, this community exists.
Mm.
I don't, I don't, I don't prescribe to it. So I don't subscribe to it. I was really happy that my boys were quite. I won't use the word triggered. It's too strong a word. But they weren't happy. They weren't happy. And one thing that was covered in this documentary, right, wrong, or indifferent, it's just what the report said, right? What the Thoreau reported on was the fact there's the common theme in all of these influences is they came from absent, like the fathers weren't present.
Mm.
Now, yes, we know there are plenty of families out there who didn't have a father present and they didn't go in that direction. Sure. But it was highlighted that there is a common theme. And I found it really interesting that my boys, who have a father who is incredibly invested in their lives, looks at that and just automatically know my kids are 15 and 17, which is really what that audience is. That is the targeted audience, right? My boys can look at that. What my youngest walked out. He's like, I'm not watching this, because he didn't have the maturity to understand that I'm watching it from a research kind of point of view, right? But he was so pissed
Understanding.
off with how some of these people were speaking and their philosophies. He actually walked out. He goes, I'm not watching this. I was like, oh,
Mm.
this is like, it's not
Did
even
you
me going, see, boys, you don't talk like that to women. It's actually them going, not my bag.
did you
But
ever
one thing
watch that?
I do want
Yeah,
to say two things, actually. One thing I did want to say about it is, like, yeah, sure, I don't subscribe to that lifestyle, but if the people in their sphere, like their wives and their multiple girlfriends and all of that,
I consenting.
if they're consenting and everyone's sort of, they all seem pretty okay with it.
Yeah,
I don't really, I,
you may not on a moral level agree with
yeah,
the way they treat women or the way they speak about women or how these women don't mind being treated,
yeah,
then
I, but I also feel like it's not my place to stand up for these women and go, well, have you thought this through? They seem like smart women. I'm going to say they seem like smart women. They've got kids. They love their kids. That's the lifestyle that they have agreed to. I think the difference is they're publicizing it. There are other families that do this kind of thing. You know,
yeah.
it's not publicized. Do I want to live that way? I know, and so these men would probably look at me and go, "You're a stupid whore," because apparently that's what all women are, and you're insecure. And I'm like, I would say, okay, fine, I'm insecure then. I'll take that, because no, I don't want my husband with other women. I don't. I don't want him developing like not even just like a physical intimate relationship, but like an emotional relationship with other women.
Mm.
Maybe I am insecure, but that's not what I want. But I'm not judging them for.
So Matt doesn't have any female friends.
Well, Matt never really had female friends. So he was, I guess, friends with the wives of his male friends, but he never really had female friends.
Yeah, right.
And one thing, and what was interesting, there was one thing this is so interesting, Jay. There was one thing that I actually agreed with one of the influencers on.
Oh wow,
Really?
instant go.
Yeah. Yeah. So Thoreau was, because, some of the things they say are pretty like, oh, wow, you don't hear that every day. And I think, I'm paraphrasing, but Thoreau intimated, like, don't you think you've got all these young boys watching? Like, don't you think you've got a bit of responsibility? And he's like, no, it's a parent's job, not mine. He goes, that's my platform. I can say whatever I want. If the parents have allowed them with that, and I'm like, I said to the boys, I agree with what he's saying.
Yeah,
And
parenting. I agree.
they
It's interesting.
were
Yeah,
like that, like they nodded, because you know how strict I am. I
yeah.
actually agree. I do agree with that.
Parent.
I found that I was like, oh my goodness, I agree with this person.
Because is their message technically not for boys? Like they're trying to talk to young men, not boys, right?
Well, there is a huge teenage fight. Well, everyone that was
Really?
stopping in the street, they weren't
I
your
don't know any of
age.
those people actually. I know
No, neither do I.
the only one I would know of because it's always in the news is the Andrew Tate guy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and
Is
he's not
he
even
on?
in it. He's not even. I mean, you'll
Isn't
see
it?
clips of it, but he's not interviewed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Each to their own,
And
man.
I don't know much. I don't know much about him either. But the thing I was going to say before, sorry, was it's funny. I watched a very similar movie to that documentary, I should say, a long time ago now. It's probably like 10 years old now. Actually, it was called The Red Pill. And
Oh
have you seen it?
no, but yeah,
Yeah, and it was basically this chick who was a hardcore feminist, and she was making a documentary to understand how fucked up she thought men's rights MRAs, is that what they're called? Men's
Something like
rights
that. Yeah. With the clip
activist
that you
group.
sent me,
Yeah,
MR, yeah,
yeah, yeah. I watched that, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of know what this movie's about now. Anyway, but so back to and basically it was a movie of her trying to investigate their alleged misogynistic ways, and then ultimately empathizing with them and the situation that they were in, and really in the end felt like they were misrepresented in what they were there to achieve and what they stood for. And I'm like, oh. And then I watched it because I had no idea about these MRAs and stuff like that.
yeah.
Of like, what's a man complaining about? Do you know what I mean? Yet we talk about this whole thing about, men who, the problem with men is that they don't speak up enough about their feelings, and they don't. We don't. The society doesn't allow them to cry. But when there are a group of people who are about doing that, they're actually shamed and
Yeah.
belittled and stuff like that. And I was like,
Yeah.
it's so fascinating because I had no understanding of that whole world. So when you watch something when you've got which you're purely ignorant on, and then you learn about it's a really confronting
Yeah.
change of. Well, it's not even a change of mind because he had no. Actually, I should say, if I thought about MRAs, I thought, the fuck are those men's rights activist groups? Like, who are those for? Like, that's what would have been my attitude. And then you watch it and you're like, oh, cool, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
And really, when you break it down, like I watched that clip, their views aren't that far away from, dare I say, your views or Matt's views.
mm,
Not really that far. Because I remember years ago, and I've actually never read this book, but to your point, it was early on when Matt and I met. I think it was a book that he might have had to read for school or something. I think it's called My Brother Jack. It's an Australian book,
yeah.
I think. And it's exactly that. It's like boys/men are so confused now because you're supposed to hold the door open, you're supposed to fix things, you're supposed to do all these things. You're supposed to be the emotional wizard, but you're not allowed to show emotion. You have to be the emotional crutch, but you're not allowed to show emotion because that's
Mm,
weak. And like really sort of unpacking that and doing our best to try and hold that line, that balance when raising our sons to really embrace their masculinity in terms of, I've talked about on the podcast before, like my boys would not walk in front of like a door before me. Never.
mm,
You take my boys to like the shopping center, they would never like cut. Kids do it all the time. My boys won't like cut in front of an old couple,
mm.
or like even if they saw you and Annie, they would step aside and let you go first, and that's just how they've been brought up. To me, that's masculine. It's not just chopping wood, but sort of like helping them to find that line between that masculine role and
Mm.
also being okay with having emotion.
Yeah.
All like, so our motto in the house is everyone in this house has the right to every single emotion in the spectrum. What you're not allowed to do is take it out on anyone. Like, tell me you're angry. Tell me you're pissed off at me. Tell me why. Let's unpack it. I'm a big girl. I can handle it. But you're not allowed to come at me. And I will do you the same courtesy.
Yeah, I mean, it's fascinating when you stack all the different things up, and you talk about like these young men and whatnot. And I saw this. Was it someone telling me? Or I read it. I can't remember. It was statistics around crime, so violent crime in Australia. And I was like, oh, you just you're like, yeah, I knew that, but why isn't that known to more people? And it was about violence and who are the main victims of violence in the world. I think,
Mm.
or was it specifically in Australia? The main victims of crime in Australia are men, and it's quite substantial. Like the of violent crimes specifically as well. Yes, all violent crimes aren't the same, and I get the whole thing around for men, it's mostly people they don't know versus, well, violent crime against women is typically someone they know actually, which is quite bizarre. That's the main difference between the crimes and
Mm.
obviously the nature of them. Sorry, they're very different. But more than a large majority are men who are the victim of crimes, and of course the main perpetrators are also men. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty messed up how it's almost forgotten that technically men are the greatest victims of crime. Like, no one talks about that. Like, no one. There's lots of groups
No
about
one.
violence against women, but like, and I'm not arguing that there shouldn't be. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like, I'm arguing there shouldn't be, but shouldn't we just be as worried about violence against men if it's committed against men more? Like,
100%.
it's such a weird paradox that I've never understood. And I'm like, just why can't we? I don't get this whole, like the example where we need to segregate causes. Can't it just be, oh, let's stop violence?
Yes. Which suggests that it's violence against people,
Yeah,
humans, animals. Just
except the tasty ones.
in, but yeah, chat amongst yourself.
You'll be charging your phone, are you? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this.
Oh, that's not the right one.
Oh, it's not the right one, Sally. I opened up
Give
this
me
file
a
right now.
second.
I saw this guy doing a Morgan Freeman impersonation. It was so good.
You still talking?
Yeah, I'm still talking. Did you hear what I said?
Oh, was it rude?
No, it wasn't rude.
Say something rude?
I'm never rude, Sally. Oh, come on, man. What is going on? There it is.
What's
Finally
going
found
on?
it. Are you back?
Yeah. So, yeah, I think maybe it's because the assumption was the rates were higher for women, the victim rate was higher for women, and also because the comparison between broadly men and women would be the more
Yes.
delicate gender.
Men and women are equal, though. So, I mean, Sally, men and women are equal in all ways.
100%.
Yes.
Because humans are
I'm just as
equal.
delicate as you. You know that.
Well,
I'm like a
you are the
beautiful.
exception to the rule.
Cool. I got. Let's roll to our. I was actually kind of sad when I wrote this list down. Actually, I was looking at the most
What list?
overrated movies.
Oh,
I found it actually hard to come up with some, but then I
so did
remembered
I. So I got a bit creative with it.
I didn't need to get creative. I just found five I was like, oh yeah, this is genuinely recently. I'm like, what's all the hoo ha? What's all the hoo ha? You know, what's all the hoo ha, Sally?
You're really
That
getting
was,
that middle-aged vernacular nailed.
yeah,
What's all
nailed.
the hoo-ha?
Yeah, what is all the hoo ha? So have
Would
you
you want me
like?
to
So
go
how would
first?
Yeah,
I went
well,
creative, so I feel like
I'm very interested in understanding your creative vibe to overrated movies. Let's go.
creative might be a bit of a strong word, but for movie, like I have to come back to Avatar again. Like
Oh, you're just recycling. Well,
I'm
I
recycling a
know.
little bit, but I couldn't think of a movie. One movie I was gonna say, but I've only seen the first one and I haven't seen any of it, so I don't know that I'm really allowed to make this
Harry
statement.
Potter.
Fast and the Furious. I don't know.
Is it a rated movie? I just think it's rated, not rated, not overrated, not underrated, just
Oh,
rated.
don't people like really full out for that franchise?
Just
Isn't there
because
like a
that,
real
not because of the quality of the movie. Everyone knows it's like a
right?
2000s Rambo, but cars. You know what I mean? There's
Hey,
not much.
you
There's
know
not
how
much
I feel
sentiment
about
to it.
Rambo 3? That's good cinema.
How many Vietnamese people are going to kill today? Was it Vietnamese? I don't know, some kind of Asian. Uh,
I did want to say there. What I don't get is reality TV. I don't understand. So a lot of people are like really full out for The Bachelor, Married at First Sight, Real Housewives, The Kardashians, all these shows that I don't watch myself
hmm.
because, like I was saying before, if I know something's gonna, like, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I don't even bother watching it, right? But there's a real following for these shows, a
Yeah, I
very
don't get those
strong
shows
following.
at all.
You do you want like do you know I have honestly not watched of all those shows that I've just listed. I've never watched one
I have
because I
watched
just don't
one
understand.
season of Maths. I don't even know how
Was
I
it
did
good?
that.
Was it
It was like, yeah, I get why people watch it, but like, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching this for? But I kept on watching it to the end because I was like, I want to know who wins. I need to know.
because you're
That's what
invested
they
now?
do. Yeah, yeah. I'm like that with a shit TV show. I'm like, I know this is shit and it's not going to get better, but I'm 3 episodes in. It's like, just got to do
You're
it.
in. You've got to
And
complete it, don't
I would have done maybe like Australian Idol, maybe 2 seasons or something like that.
you? Australian
Maybe.
Idol was good in the start. What you used to you
Shannon
guys about
Scroll. Shannon Scroll.
that
Um,
Shannon Rock joke that lasted about 6 years.
but yeah, I am gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it proud. But reality TV is beneath me.
Okay, so we're not alone on that. So we both like,
Why are you
I'm not.
watching
I
it?
don't. Yeah.
Although, like that's the thing. Like I kind of think about it a lot now. I'm just like, it's kind of like sport as well. It's kind of one of those ones where I'm like, why do I watch this, and why am I so invested in this particular team?
But you are a lover of you are a
Yeah,
genuine lover of sport.
yeah, but why?
I've got a theory. I've got a theory. So, and
Yeah.
this is not going to be for everybody, but my son, who reminds me of you too much, I'm like, oh, another one. Um,
Smart bloke.
he's obsessed. He's obsessed with sport.
Yeah,
He's
right.
obsessed with soccer, cricket, basketball, all the things, right? And I was watching him the other day, and even on PlayStation, everything that he plays on PlayStation, he doesn't play
Does he play
like,
FIFA?
yeah,
Yeah,
right?
FIFA's banging.
He plays FIFA, he plays Rocket League, he plays NBA. So he's just a sport nut. And I was observing him the other day with my curious eye, and I was like, hey, do you reckon one of the reasons you love sport and you love participating in sport is because your mind works so fast. It's like sport satisfies that need for something to be changing all the time. And he's like, I reckon it's one of the reasons, Mum. Now that you say it,
Mm.
because brain doesn't stop. It does not stop. So particular sports, not golf, but particular sports, they're moving, or like soccer, you've got to be like watching, and there's so many nuances. Someone could just watch a soccer game and go, oh, that was a soccer game, but they could highlight all these other things that are at play that the
Yeah.
trained eye would see, right? I said, does that kind of help your brain? And he's like, I think you're right. I think it really does. Like, it's almost like a healthier way of scrolling, if you like, because there's always something happening. And then when you're playing sport, you have to be switched on and locked in. And because your brain just goes off on a tangent, if he's got something to focus on, he's got something to focus on, but at the rate that his brain works, he's good. I
Good
don't know.
theory.
What do you
You could
reckon?
be
Does
you
that
could be the next Freud, basically. Um,
just
it makes
just
sense.
me
Like
not?
the logic is sound, I think.
And like I said to him, do you think, like, I didn't have to be right, but just
Yeah.
knowing how my son's brain works, which is very similar to yours, there needs to be something happening. There's got
Which
to be
is
something happening.
which is funny because this has got nothing to do with the most overrated movies of all time.
Right. It does have everything to do with our ADHD brains, though.
That is not a lie. Um, I got to tell you my first two, which were like kind of. It's like one of those like, just because you've made great movies doesn't mean you can't make overrated movies.
It's
And
true.
two of mine are like Martin Scorsese movies, like straight off. I'm just like, nah. I'm gonna tell you, man, that movie was
Going for the
shite.
sports. Okay.
Man, he's made some of the greatest movies of all time.
Bangers. Bangers.
Casino, I fucking love Casino.
I fucking love Casino.
Yeah,
How
it's
good
so
is
good.
that?
It's like one of my
It's so
favorite movies.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, Casino's
it's
incredible.
probably I think that's De Niro's best movie actually because he's had a few good
I
ones.
love I love De Niro in Casino. I love Sharon Stone in
Shut up,
Casino. I love Joe Pesci
Joe
in
Pesci.
Casino.
Joe Pesci.
That, mate, that is a good movie.
So the movies that I'm just like, nah. I watch. Have you watched that? Oh, it is actually another De Niro movie, The Irishman, on Netflix.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, this
I
is
will
just
though now.
you watch it because I
It's
don't
the
know.
weirdest thing. It's
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 like an
like
old
back
New
in
York gangster.
back in Blockbuster days, when someone told me a movie was terrible, it's like now I have to watch it. I need
Oh,
to know why. Why is it terrible?
I'm
Like, everyone was
glad.
going, do not
Rotten
watch The Isle
Tomatoes.
of Dr. Moreau. Do not watch The Isle of Dr. Moreau. Well, I had to then, did I not?
Oh, that movie's bad. Island of Dr.
Yeah.
Moreau is like a -2.
And look who stars in that.
Marlon Brando, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was terrible. He was nearly dead though. Um,
Sad.
did I
Yeah.
say the movie?
So,
Oh no, I haven't.
Irish.
Irishman. Irishman. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was just weird. I know what they were trying to do, like New York. What is it? New York or Brooklyn, or wherever they were. Boston. I don't know. Probably Boston. One of those. But it was like one of those slow gangster movies with no point, and there was even like really cringe scenes where they used CGI to make him look younger, and he got into a fight, but he was still like an old man. Like his body's still an old man, so like the fight scenes were like really like, I'm gonna get you. But he had like young face. It was just bizarre. It was just I couldn't do it. I'm like, yeah, nah, that's gone too far, De Niro. You need to retire. Should actors
But
retire?
no, I don't reckon.
Oh.
I don't reckon.
The other one, sorry, the other one is,
Okay.
I think it
I'm
was,
going to write this down because I do want to circle back to the thought I just had. All right.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
write
So
it down.
I do want to know though. So De Niro was in it, but he wasn't. Clearly, he wasn't the Irishman.
No, he was.
He was Irish in it.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Uh,
Coincidentally, I
yeah,
was watching American Gangster the other day. That was great.
Denzel, yeah.
I'm having a bit of a Denzel what's the word, man? We can't talk today. Renaissance.
Renaissance, yeah.
Denzel Renaissance. He's freaking good.
He was
He's
very good. I really want
very
to watch
goated.
Malcolm. I really want to watch Malcolm X. Actually, Spike Lee. It's been a long time. The other one,
that.
I think. I want to know: is this a?
I love Malcolm X.
It is a Martin Scorsese movie too. Yeah, yeah. The other movie I was going to say is Killers of the Flower Moon, a Leonardo movie, and not Jack Nicholson, Robert De Niro.
Watch that one too.
I just was like, yeah, this is slow and boring.
What was underwhelming about it?
This was like, it got all this like praise. Oh, it's a great movie, and then I'm just like, they were just both snooze fests with no real point.
Okay. Right. Okay.
That's it. Just boring and crap. Many people probably disagree with me. Actually,
Yeah.
what are they
That's
rated?
okay.
The Irishman. Rotten Tomatoes. It is on Rotten Tomatoes. 86% apparently. Lots of people disagree with me. What's the other one today? Killer Flower.
That's on Prime at the moment.
Killers of the Flower Moon. Like his latest movie was sick. One Battle After Another, Leo's one.
Yeah, I can.
84% also for Killers of the Flower Moon. So they're overrated. Exactly right. That's
what we're saying. Okay. All right.
Can you please watch and go? They're
No,
both
I'll
like
definitely watch it.
they're both like fucking 3 hours long as well.
Oh, good.
You got Time to Kill? A good movie, by the way. Time
Hours.
to Kill. I like the Time to Kill.
Oh, I love that movie.
Just Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel.
Just that scene. And I hope he burns in hell. It's very good.
You know how much I love SJ.
The other one, what I've got a few. Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite. Don't get it. I don't think it's funny.
I think maybe there's kind of nothing to get.
He's just this nerd who is awkward and has that guy made another movie? Like
I think so. I think he has. I couldn't tell you what.
That is a shit movie. And it got so much cult status. I'm like, what are you people laughing at?
Do you think?
What was the t-shirt that everyone got after that?
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro.
Yeah.
Some slow Mexican guy who they want to be the school president.
Well, I don't know about Napoleon Dynamite, but I think there are certain movies that have. Are they really great, or is it just a mob mentality?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get a vote
for.
I like it. The reason I like Napoleon Dynamite is because, because this is going to sound like a really poor explanation, but
I'm expecting a poor explanation.
It just is that.
It's supposed to be trash.
I think so. I think it's supposed to be mid. It's not supposed to be
Is it
this
mid?
sophisticated work of art.
No, I get that part. No comedies
Yeah,
usually are.
yeah, right. But you're just saying this one, you don't feel that this one's particularly special.
But it was trying to be special at the same time.
There are parts that are pretty funny, man. Like the brother's girlfriend and the meat. Is
No,
it our top 20? No,
no. The other one,
it's not.
which actually, is it overrated? Is
Napoleon
over.
Dynamite.
No, no, no. Is the reboot for Ghostbusters?
I,
That
I,
was.
I
Why
take
would
issue.
you?
I
Would
take
you?
issue with reboots. No need.
And everyone's like, you don't
Cash
like
out.
it just because it's girls. I'm like, no, I don't like it because fucking Ghostbusters was good as it is. Leave it
Yeah.
alone. It's
Amen.
OG. It's OG hate,
Yeah.
is what it is.
But it's also, I don't know, it kind of, for me, a reboot diminishes the original. Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't, no, because the originals can't be diminished, but it's just like, it's not needed.
You know how
Is,
you
does
know
the
it's
audience,
overrated?
does the audience really want a Back to the Future reboot? No.
Mm.
No, we don't. We didn't even want Back
Just
to the
don't.
Future 3.
It's still bizarre to watch Back to the Future 2 and be like, there's no ending. Oh, this is weird. They're still
To
going.
be,
And they want you to watch that third one. The reboot for Ghostbusters, which is now 10 years old. Fascinating. Um,
no, it's not.
yeah, it is the critics rated it 74% and the crowd 49. That's how you know it's overrated. Critics like it, but the people don't. Mm.
I would love to know what the critics are looking for. I actually don't know what when the critics
Oh,
evaluate the film. Do you know?
I don't know. Like they've all got their, and I think it's also herd mentality as well when it comes to that shit as well. Um, we watched when it first came out the original Mario Brothers, the one that Chris Pratt plays Mario's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that one? I don't know what that one was. Was it just Super Mario Brothers? And Jack Black is Bowser.
Oh
He's
yeah,
fucking good,
yeah,
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 bro.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Peaches, 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 peaches. So good. And then we watched the latest one on Monday as well. No, they're just both fun and
Yeah,
nostalgic and cool.
yeah. Yes.
And the critics both rated them like 50%, and the crowd scores was like 94 and 89. And it's like, fuck off, critics. Like, what purpose do you serve when you're like, what would they? Well, I just imagine some guy going, "Oh, the character build-ups in those movies just weren't. Yeah, there's no substance to the movie," and you're like,
With
"What the
no
fuck?
foundation, no
No
foundation
foundation. Yeah, the
to the character
storyline.
development of
The
the
storyline was
antagonist.
weak. Yes, yes, the storyline was weak. And it was very shallow, and you're like, fuck off. Just
You
watch
know
it,
I
enjoy
love
it.
me my trash. I've said it. I think I say it on every single podcast we do. I do
Yeah.
not need my art to be of any level of sophistication. I
Mm.
just need to feel. I don't want to use the word
Like you're in
entertain.
the
Yeah.
Rhythm Nation.
Um.
Actually, we are the part of the Mauritian.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's my
Uh,
next T-shirt.
I saw one of my. I got a bit of a buzz out of it. I one of my favorite French death metal bands, Gojira. Uh, they posted this picture of them from like 2000 or something, and it's them like wearing suits, and they just look like these dapper 90s guys. It's hilarious.
Send it to me.
And I'm like, oh, all right, I'd get that picture number one on a white t-shirt any day. And both the artists in the band liked it. Both the musos. on from their
Oh,
from their from their personal accounts. I was like, sweet.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
I love
good.
that.
Yeah.
Side note, what is it with Euros and death metal? They love it.
They
They
do.
love it. I remember being, I think it was in Prague, me and Matt, and there was this taxi driver. Just a dude. It's probably a dad.
It's probably a dad.
Bro had some ear-splitting metal
In
in
his taxi.
taxi car.
That's
Yeah.
cold.
There wasn't any friggin' Mozart or Beethoven. No. This guy was, and just driving, not even like, eh. No, he's just like, almost relaxed by it.
Keeping it real.
Good for him. But there is, like, the Euros they love death metal.
Yeah, they do.
All right, next one.
We're still doing the, I got rid of it. Oh, no, I got rid of it. Oh, there was a couple more. There was a recent one. It was, unfortunately, Rose Byrne's latest movie.
Oh, If I Had Legs?
Yeah, I Would Kick You.
Yeah. Was that good?
It's overrated. That's why it's in this list. I think it won awards and stuff. I watched it. I'm like, I really like it, but this is not a good movie.
So, have you seen The Sinners?
I've been meaning to watch it for ages. You know, I
Yeah.
love a good vampire movie, so... And the soundtrack's sick.
It is a vampire movie. It is.
Yeah.
But it's not like Lost Boys vampire movie. No way. So, the Lost Boys was like
The vampire
based
movie.
on, like, the main characters were vampires, right? Whereas in this, the vampires are the villains. Whereas in the Lost Boys...
Don't tell me too much. Don't tell me too much, actually. I don't want to know much.
Okay, well, I want you to watch it, and I'm really wondering your thoughts.
Yeah, cool.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
I really gotta go to bed because it's getting late here, actually. But I have a final test for you. And it's a different kind of game. So this is called a unknown top 10. So what I'm going to do is give you 10 things in random order, but you need to guess where on your top 10 they would be. So for example, if we were doing best 80s movies, and I said Top Gun, you'd have to go, 4.
Like, yeah, I was going to say 4. I was going to say 4.
But you need to be coming because there's going to be other movies that could be 4 more movies that are better than Top Gun. You just don't know.
So if I've locked in 4, I have to keep it there.
Correct.
I can't move it.
No.
Ooh, tough. Okay, so I've got to really think about it from the jump.
That's right. It's every choice is important in this way. They sometimes do it. You know what they do it for? Like they'll ask, say, for example, a cricketer who their top 10 batsmen are of all time, and they'll give them like Brian Lara, and the guy will have to go, 3, yeah.
Seen that on AFL.
But your topic is, actual topic is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to get rid of a few. I can't choose 3. Is the best trilogy movie series?
Yes.
Yeah.
The best.
And I've also got the average rating across all 3. And the rating for each one. It's funny. The one that is the best rated, I actually even wonder if you've watched them.
So there's 10 of them.
I'm going to give you 10, yes.
Let's go.
All
right. You might have just given me there.
The first one is The Lord of the Rings. For the record, overall rating across all three, 93%. Whew. 91, 95, and 94. A well-loved movie trilogy.
I'm going to put Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
at 5.
Nice. Good balanced start, hey? Lord of the Rings at number 5. She's like, halfway, oh man, that's... the next one is Beverly Hills Cop. 1, 2, and 3, original. None of the new shit.
Yeah.
Interestingly, it's all downhill for number 1. Downhill from number 1, I should say. Average of 47%. Number 1, 83. Number 2, 48. Number 3, 11. Beverly Hills Cop 3, I don't remember it. It was the fanciest of them all. I remember that.
For me, number 1 just overshadows everything. I'm going to put Beverly Hills Cop, based on those statistics, at 9.
Oh. She's letting the ratings do the
for the record, Beverly Hills Cop is one of my favourite movies of all time. I do not agree with these scores.
But the packaging of the... But hang on, it's for you. It's not based on the score. Do you just not rate it anymore?
Oh, I thought this is where these all fall.
No, it's for you.
Oh, for me. Okay. All right. Then,
do you want to go Lord of the Rings again then?
Yeah. So Lord of the Rings, I'm going to put... LOR, I'm going to put at 8.
Yeah, I had that there. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
And I'm going to bump Bev's up to
4.
The first one's really making me...
Do you have a number 1 already in your head?
Yep. Actually, I just thought of another one. Okay, Beverly Hills Cop, I'm going to put at 5.
5. Safe.
Yeah.
No one's going to argue with that. The next one is Rocky 1 to 3. Rocky 1 to 3 is interestingly would be up there for me. I watched that a lot as a kid, and then Rocky 4 came out.
So did I.
And you watch Rocky 4 and you're like, oh my god, they made it even better. Rocky 192, Rocky 2 70, Rocky 3 64. That's where we got Hollywood. Rocky 3.
Rocky, man. I'd put Rocky. Now, this is the thing, because there are other Rockies.
Just the 3. Like, there's more Beverly Hills Cop 2. Just 1 to 3.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to put Rocky at 4.
Rocky 4, wow.
I feel like I need to just
You're buffering. Because you know there's some juicy ones to come, right? You know that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know. This one is highly rated for me, so I'm interested to understand. If you haven't watched it, you can just tell me, and then we'll skip it. The Before trilogy, so Before Sunset, Before Midnight.
Yeah.
Have you watched those?
I know them. Yeah, they're good. They're good, but they wouldn't... I'd put that at like a 10 for me.
That is the one that is best rated for all 3.
Oh! So for me, I would... Yeah, they are really good.
The Before trilogy, 98%, 100, 95, and 98.
Yeah, okay. While you were talking about, we'll circle back to it, but I was going to raise Ethan Hawke before. Yeah, I'd put them at the 10.
Okay. Lethal Weapon.
See, now, here we go.
You can see the sacks, can't you? 80, 82, and 60. Interesting. I thought Lethal Weapon 1 was better than Lethal Weapon 2. Lethal Weapon 1's so good. I watched it the other day.
I got Rocky at 4. I've got Bev at. I'm just gonna have to put Lethal at 6.
Oh,
Yeah, I know it's
wow.
crushing my soul.
Lethal Weapon at
This is
6.
mean. I'm getting those palpitations, Jay.
And you've only got 5, 1, 2, yeah, 5 to go. 5 to go. Indiana Jones. OG
Indy's
3.
got to go 3.
Oh, wow.
Nah, Indy's got to be top 3. Come on. Oh shit!
What?
Oh, I can't change it now.
What's that? No, you can't.
Go on.
What?
I know what I'm going to do.
What are you going to do? What's your prediction right now?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hang on. Did I put yes? Oh, I've got a spot there. Yeah, but it's
You've
a low
got
one.
1, 2, 7, and 9 left.
I have. Yep.
Uh,
Go on, hit me. Make me cry.
The Matrix. Interestingly, 88, 73, and then Off a Cliff, 34.
Matrix is number 1, mate.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. The
Yep.
Matrix is number 1. I
Yeah.
think number 3 is a terrible movie.
Do ya?
Oh, yeah. This is, fuck that. Real bad.
I need to watch it. All right. Well, I've put the Matrix on at 1.
Where would you put the Godfather series then?
Oh my god!
I did too.
I can only put it at 2 or 7. Oh, I have to put Godfather at 2 now, don't I? I've got no choice. These rule.
The Godfather number 2.
Yeah.
Godfather number
Goodness,
2.
known.
Okay, well, you're going to love the next one because...
Jason, I had a feeling I had to keep those top 3 vacant. Because you know what's going to happen now.
Godfather, 97, 96, 66. Very good. The next one is Back to the Future.
Now I'm in a position where I have to put Back to the Future at 7.
Back to the Future. Oh my god, that is poor judgment, my friend. You got to know what's coming. You got to... Come on.
I know.
That means...
I have choose a regret. I have choose a regret.
That means John Wick is number 9.
I love John Wick.
Yeah. All right. So I will play back your top 10.
So also if I had, I love that there was I didn't know what was coming. Right, that was a cool element. But you do know that if I had these, it would be a different order.
Where would Back to the Future be?
At the top. See, it's the same as the Matrix. Like,
what about 1 and 2 versus 1 and 2?
If we're talking trilogies, probably The Godfather, maybe, or Indy.
Oh, no, they've all got their weak spot. Interestingly, don't they? Except for Lord of the Rings. I think Lord of the Rings. It's pretty perfect.
It's great.
And the Before trilogy are just 3 beautiful movies. Just the best romance movies of all time, in my opinion.
They're really good. I want to know your order.
What would I put? Indiana Jones would be number 1.
Hang on, I'm going to put Jake. Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. It's kind of hard. Indiana Jones. Probably Back to the Future at 2.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings at 3.
Yeah.
You know the weirdest part is, I didn't even, because I thought it was too hard, I didn't even have Star Wars in there. So,
I was waiting for Star Wars.
I purposely didn't put it in there because it's
So,
pretty fun.
so you didn't have to pick between Indiana Jones and Star Wars?
That would be pretty hard, actually.
See how well I know you, man. Like
Uh, so what have we got at number 3? What did I say?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Then probably Rocky.
Oh, so we
Then,
both got Rocky at 4. This
then
is
the mate.
can
The,
we just keep stressing that this is a very, these are mine and Jason's like epitome, stand alone category of their own movies. This is hard for us.
this is the Matrix. Matrix. Then
No, you
the
haven't
God.
said The Matrix yet.
The Matrix. Then the Godfather.
Oh, so Matrix 5?
Yeah. Where am I at?
Good.
What's 1 to 5?
We've got Indiana Jones, Back to the Future, Lord of the Rings, Rocky. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it again. Number 1, Indiana Jones. Number 2, Back to the Future. Number 3, Lord of the Rings. Number 4, Rocky. Number 5, Matrix. Number 6, The Godfather.
Yeah, number 7, the Before trilogy. Lethal Weapon, Beverly Hills Cop, and then John Wick. It's kind
Okay.
of long, it looks like.
I think I'm going to do process of elimination. This is my knowing list. So I'm going to put before.
Where would you put Star Wars out of curiosity if you had to choose? Star Wars is such a good, I don't know, just...
It's got to be in the top 2.
Yeah, Star Wars and Indy are just my, like, they're just perfect.
And then you got The Godfather in there. You've got Lord of the Rings in there. I mean, this is Battle Royale.
When was what's the newest one in there? John Wick.
There's 3 John Wicks, isn't there?
But that's the latest in the
I
movies.
do like John Wick. All right.
Quickly, I gotta go to bed.
Lethal Weapon. So we've both got Lethal Weapon at 8.
In Lethal Weapon at 8, that's actually pretty crazy.
Oh no. I
got Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon 7, Beverly Hills Cop 8.
Yeah.
I'm going to put The Matrix at the top. I'm going to stick with that. Then I'm going to go Back to the Future. Then I'm going to go, oof. You know what? I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to go Rocky. Then I'm going to go Godfather. Then Indy. And who am I missing? Back to the Future. Someone. I don't know. Not that dissimilar. Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Which put Lord of the Rings?
6.
Can you go your 1 to 10 again? Sorry.
Yeah. So I've got The Matrix at the top. Back to the Future 2nd. Rocky 3rd. Godfather 4. Indiana Jones 5. Lord of the Rings 6. Lethal Weapon 7. Beverly Hills Cop 8. John Wick 9. And the 4 series 10.
4 series stuck there at 10.
I mean, look what you've given me to work with. Icons. 80s and 90s icons. Like, I can't...
That's the whole idea, you know. It's not supposed to be an easy game.
And I love it for that reason.
A blind ranking.
I love it.
You end up with Back to the Future at 7.
Yeah, and then you and then you come Back to the Future at 7. Seriously. And then you come away feeling this sense of like you just feel like a real asshole at the you know, you've done nothing wrong.
Where did Back to the Future land in your actual top 10, sorry?
2nd. Same as you.
Yeah. Back to the Future, so good. Even as look, I actually enjoyed watching number 3 recently.
Michael J. Fox, man, that guy is talk about like star quality. That dude, Back to the Future. So I did want to ask you quickly: have you watched The Studio on Apple TV?
Yeah, I watched it ages ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Because
very
when
good.
you were talking about
I told you to
just
watch it.
some of the things that you were talking about with some of those movies that you thought were like overrated, like it made me think of the studio, and it made me think of how producers have such influence over,
Mm.
really that one with Ron Howard was fantastic, man.
It's
I
just
reckon that was my favorite episode in the
ah,
whole series. That
Seth
was
Rogen.
so good.
Seth Rogen played unlikable so well,
Yeah,
um, but he was likable at the same time.
I
Um,
loved him. Yeah, he was great. Poor guy.
it was uh, more anxious, anxiety filled than Curb Your Enthusiasm. It was just so hard to watch at times.
Yes.
Just
You
like,
loved
oh
that,
come,
didn't you?
oh yeah, they're just the awkwardness and the anxiety. Like they're just anxious scenes.
Dude, I felt so anxious, but in a good way, like because I was sort of like in the sense that I was on the ride that
Awkward,
they.
anxious.
But you know what amplified it is
What's
they
that?
use jazz in a lot of
Yeah,
those chaotic scenes.
there's
They use jazz, which is a very it's not your typical kind of
it's
melodic. You
harsh
know
as well. Yeah,
what the rhythm is. Jazz, that's jazz, right? It's all over the place. And so they've used jazz soundtracks on those really high intensity scenes. And I'm like, what's
I'm
going to
trying to think
happen?
of some of the ones that I liked. I can't remember like off the top of my head now. But even just that wild last episode with the Bryan Cranston character, the owner of the studio. Fuck, that was wild.
Bryan Cranston,
Yeah.
that
What
last
was he
episode,
supposed to be like 90 years old, that guy or something?
it was so good. Like,
Yeah.
so good. And you know what I thought to myself? I thought, this is just testament to how good an actor this human being is. You go
Yeah.
from Breaking Bad to falling in a fountain,
It was good. Yeah, yeah.
passed out on mushrooms.
Oh no. The best one was just that irony and that ending of the was it when Ice Cube was they didn't want the all the actors to be black, and then they get angry at the end because it was AI, and you're like, oh, that's
Do you know what? I've actually wanted to make, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, but
that
I
was
would
very good.
love to make a reel
Yeah,
out of just Ice Cube. Fuck AI. Fuck AI. It was just beautiful. He's a really good actor too, man. Like
Ice Cube.
he's very good.
Who's
I
better,
think he's a
Ice
great actor.
Cube or LL Cool J?
As actors,
Yeah,
I, I just got to go with Q.
Cube.
I'm sorry. I
As
just
rappers
I think
turned Hollywood superstars.
that, but they can act though. It's not like they've just gone, oh, this is a rapper celebrity. We're gonna get heaps of cred and there's a catch count. There's probably an element of that for sure. But I watched Gang Related the other day with
Gang
Tupac
related.
and James Belushi.
Gang related. What is
Yeah,
that?
it was his
Okay.
last movie actually, and it's got Layla Rashawn in it as well. Tupac can act. He
Oh,
can
yeah, he's a
act.
cop now, right?
Yes.
Oh, what a great idea. I'm gonna watch that too.
50 Cent as well can act. They're great actors.
Mm.
Very natural, very comfortable in their own skin. It doesn't feel forced. I think they're fantastic. I reckon Ice Cube's a great actor. I'm always going to be a Cube fan, no matter what, because I just think he is one of the OGs.
Great
One of the
or good?
icons. Hmm?
Great or good?
Who?
Ice Cube.
As an actor,
Yeah.
oh,
Great.
really, really, like, good. I would call him good.
Not great
If
though.
we're talking about like Daniel Day-Lewis or Denzel or De Niro,
It's
I-
great.
I'm saying, I'm saying these people are rappers. They didn't go to friggin' Juilliard or wherever that posh school is. They're rappers, and then they go into these Hollywood films and they hold their own really well.
Mm.
And I don't think that's a bias. I think they actually, you know who else is a freaking awesome actress? Queen Latifah. She's really good. Have you seen? You probably wouldn't have seen Chicago. You wouldn't have watched Chicago.
What's Chicago?
Chicago's with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Renee Zellweger
No, I don't think I've seen
and
that.
Queen Latifah. She's freaking awesome.
Queen
She's in
Latifah.
not Barbershop, the girl version of Barbershop.
Ah,
She's awesome.
there's a girl version of Barbershop.
Yeah, yeah. I love Barbershop.
What's it
I'm
called?
always.
Hair shop.
Let me get back to you on that.
I'll take that question on notice. That's what you're supposed to do as a government employee. That's all I do. I'll take that question on notice. I don't have the answers.
Oh, it's very diplomatic of you.
On
Take it
notice.
Notice.
I'll take that ranking request on notice. Back to the Future number 7.
Can we not talk about that? I didn't have the knowledge. Sorry, Michael J. Fox. We love you.
We do. And with that love, we must go. Goodbye.